Hello everyone and welcome to my first ever bank video. Feel free to have a little rummage through my stats and see what's different. Not a lot actually, 8 mining and 65 strength since episode 1 of series 2. I think I got my prayer up a bit as well, but I'm going for 52. Anyway, let's get on with this bank video. So I've got 410k cash. This is all from Rune Wars. Actually it's from 2 weeks ago from the Rune War. I haven't spent any money. There's no reason for me to spend money at the moment because I'm happy with 85 magic. Therefore I don't need to buy runes from the shop, and that obviously means I can't spend it on anything else at the moment. I'll be buying a few more runes to top up my PKing supplies probably after this video. Right, what else we got? We've got lore runes. I get these from Chaos Elders or Lava Dragons. They both drop them. They can be used for multiple things such as teleblock, teleporting other people, and telekinetic grab, which was a good low-level mage training system, but I don't need it anymore. Nature runes, got those from Rune Wars as well, along with all these other runes here. Blood runes, you can get them from either member fights like Clan Wars on Sundays, I think that is as well, or you can go to the blood rune spawn in Greater Demon's Hut. There's only one in each world, but there's a new world hopping system on the client that I use called OS Buddy or Orion, which makes it really quick. So that probably took me, I don't know, 10 minutes to get 75, which sounds like a long time, but yeah, that's quite a lot. It's enough for a PK trip. I tend not to risk a whole lot more than that unless I'm feeling confident. Anyway, fire runes. Got these from Rune Wars as well. You saw me picking up a lot in episode 1 of series 2. Mind runes. I'll show you how you get mind runes. I use these to get from 80 to 85 magic. Iron armor smashing. Look, there's 24 left, which is fuck all. They cost 3 GP each, so yeah, it takes ages to fucking do that, but that cost me 60 GP, 24. So yeah, it's kind of easy. Same with all these runes, blah blah blah, self-explanatory. Amulet of Power. I got these from Green Dragon bots, and obviously Amulet of Strength. Having said that, quite a few of my power ammies are actually from Rune Wars again. The Green Dragon bots tend to risk amulets of strength more often. I might alch some of these, in fact I'm probably going to. There's no point having 56 in my bank, but they should alch. I'll do a bit of an alching thing in a minute. They should alch for a fair amount. All these staffs, well, they're from Lava Dragons. These are all from either Rune Wars, Rogues drop these, and Wizards drop water staffs, I think it is. The Dark Wizards. Saradoma staff, obviously you get one free from doing the mini game, and you also can buy one. I think it cost me 80k. Shields, dragon bots again. Ring of Recoils. They're P2Play looting. I can loot them from wars, or I got a couple of sapphire rings from birds' nests when I was doing when I was doing woodcut. And I can obviously enchant those. This is all kind of self-explanatory as well. Wooden shield, my baby. This is all from free-to-play stuff. Sharks, I can PK them from people that are thieving at rogues' chests up at Rogue's Castle. They normally drop from about 20 to 50 each time I kill them, in noted form as well, so it's really useful. I don't have to grind my cooking to fish dark crabs. I can just kill people who steal sharks from the chests. Onto my potions. These are obviously all looted. I haven't used any Syra brews yet. Well, I tried not to because I don't have any restores at the moment, so they're kind of useless. Super energy. They come quite often actually. You'll be surprised how many PKs take super energies with them, and how many times I can get my hands on them. Yeah, it's not the most proud looking amount of potions, but I might have to go back to Edgeville 1v1, loot some more stuff. My free-to-play tab that's looking juicy. Obviously I don't need that many again, so I might try and out some of these items, not for mage XP as such, but just for money and kind of bank clearance. Rune skimmies are looking very nice, all from Rune Wars, as you know. Actually, that's not true. I PK'd one. Rune Battle Axe, that was one of my first ever weapons I looted. I think it was the first rune weapon I looted. I don't really use that often, but it kind of looks cool. And it's also good against Chaos Elemental. Holy Symbols, Strength Pots, blah 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 blah. PK these. Got those from a random. That lives up here. What are you doing down there? Now onto food tab, which is kind of my training food more than anything. So I've got these raw tuna from rogue chests, killing people at rogue chests. They drop about 150 to 300 at a time, depending on how many they've thieved, but yeah, that was really useful. I've cooked some to get my cooking level up. Still got more to do. Entry pizzas from Rune Wars, yeah, that's kind of blah blah blah. Lovely. Right, this is my sort of crafting and woodcut tab. Smithing as well in future. Rune axe from Rune Wars. Same old. Actually, sorry, no, this rune axe was from Lava Dragons. I lost my other rune axe that I got from the Rune War. Logs, got those from the King Black Dragon, do you remember, in the last episode. Oak logs, sort of slowly been building those up, but obviously I can't bank logs as quickly as you guys probably can, so these have slowly come back with me from either my looting bag, or if I've gone back all the way from Edgeville to Mage Bank, I've taken them with me, and I've got 112 there just for a rainy day. Gems are looking proud. How the fuck did you get 25 diamonds, you fucking liar? How did you cut them? Well, all this is from rogues' chests. People thieve them, and I go along and pick them up after I killed them, and you get a fair amount. Obviously I won't be able to use these quite yet until I get crafting up, but it's a head start and it looks sexy. Rubies, 44 uncut sapphires, that's going to be nice when I can cut those. 395 coal, same thing, they're from chests, and that is such a nice thing to have as a common drop from killing people at chests, because that's going to help my smithing out a lot when I can smelt steel. My junk tab kind of doesn't look that junky, but it is. I can't use these keys. It's kind of sad. You join the two halves of the key together. Now I'll go try use it. I can't. What have I got here? Teleport to house. Don't know why I've even got that. Vials, saving them. Never know. U-seed. Can't sell that. Sad times. Dark fishing bait. Can't use that. Cannonballs. Can't use those. Dragonstone. Realistically, I'm not gonna get high enough crafting at this stage. And yeah, that's the junk tab. Nice and boring. 3 Addy crossbows, all from, I've PK'd all of those, I believe, yeah. 3 rune crossbows, I PK'd 1, and I've looted the other 2. PK'd all these, PK'd all my iron knives, which is kind of hard to believe, but I have. If you look back over my episodes, you see each and every iron knife I've PK'd, and actually, you don't. I've just done a fucking spoiler, and I can't be asked to restart the video, so look forward to episode 2, boys. Anyway, steel arrows, all PK'd, all PK'd, all PK'd. 2k myth bolts, that's mainly PK'd, and also from Chaos Elders, they drop from about 7 to 30 at a time, which is nice. And all these lovely chaps. I can wear blue at the moment, working up for red, and then finally black will be nice. It will be very, very nice. And that's my happy tab. Now this is the big tab. This is my naughty tab. Right, I have to reset the video because it turns off after 10 minutes. 38 rune ore. This is obviously all PK'd. I haven't filmed each and every clip that I've PK'd rune ore in, but it's kind of simple. You just wait in one world and PK bots as they log in. It outs for 1.2k each, so it's a bit of profit. That's 50k there or so. Amulet of Glories, you see me PK both these. I use those to PK with. Rune Armour. Now this is from last Sunday. And I'm going to alch it. Just so I can see how much money I make from it. Dragon Dagger. That's another spoiler. Fuck's sakes. Onyx Bolt Tips from Lava Dragons and from Crazed Archaeologist. 16 Addy Fullhelms, all from bots at Green Drags. I normally out them on the spot, but I saved a couple just so I could show you guys that that's also how I got my money, from bots. 19 steel plate bodies. I still got some left over, and I might as well out these rune daggers from bots as well. Now there's a final tab here. Now I don't want you guys to see what's in it because that really will be a spoiler and it would ruin the next episode, so sit tight and the hype is real. Okay, let's quickly out these. Right, let's see what the crystal key outs for. 90 GP. Oh, fuck off, Molly. Let's see what this slot actually gives me. 4 noted uncameras. Right, whatever. So I out my crystal key for 90 GP. That's great, isn't it? GDS, go. 14k. Yeah, that's right. Alright, let's just see what each rune item is. Rune Kite. Nice, 32 GP. 32k, I mean. Rune Fullhelm, 21k. Nice. Rune Skirt, 38k. That's nice. And finally, Rune Legs, same. Addy Fullhelm, 2k. Cool. Already 147k. See, now you can start. Now you're starting to believe that perhaps my 410k in my bank really isn't that far-fetched. I hope that you guys might see this and be like, you know what, I might come to a rune war as well. This is all from last Sunday. I didn't get all of this rune armour on vid, partly because I was on TeamSpeak at the same time, which made me lag and I had to get off it, but there you go. That's $500,000 just from one rune trip. Rune war trip. And I wasn't even there for that long. I joined late and I left early because I had work the next day. So yeah, anyway, I'm not going to bore you and out my Addy Helms, but that's 953k now. And for all those who are saying, oh, how did you afford 85 mage? Well, it's exactly this. And I hope to see you guys at some rune wars, and sit tight for episode 2. Sorry if this bank video wasn't that exciting. It's my first one I've ever done, and it's kind of hard to get it all done live. I'd like to be able to edit it, but I'd probably get hate for it or something. So cheers everyone. Chillamar CC. It's kind of busy at the moment, and love you, bye.